perspective, I just wonder how valuable that win, ironically, in China was a couple of months ago, when suddenly, after all of these world ranking semi-finals, you nail it eventually, 7 years after becoming a pro.
Yes, but he'll want to win possibly on home soil, on TV. Terrestrial BBC is a far bigger tournament at the moment.
And one of the majors.
So this is the one, and he's still having a laugh and a joke out there, and this would be the crowning glory of anybody's career. So good on him. I couldn't do it. I don't think I could laugh and joke and concentrate. He seems to be able to.
Yeah. All right, let's see if he can concentrate even further and get himself even further back into this match.
Steve Davis never smiled when he was winning all the tournaments anyway, John. 10 years he dominated the game, and Stephen Hendry, 10 years, a wonderful achievement.
So we're saying this is the last frame before the mid-session interval, and that's a poor safety there from Yu Peng. Didn't find the baulk cushion, and the reds are nicely spread. I'm not certain, well, certainly the black's not available, but the blue's on its spot in the middle of the table, so we get good position here. Just overrun it slightly.
One.
Decent enough pot, but didn't want that cue ball so close to the side cushion. Well, it was a good pot, that, and he trusted a little bit to luck with the position. On a bad day, he could have flicked this red and gone off, but he wouldn't have deserved that.
7. 12.
Well, he's a bit short there of pace with the cue ball. He's straight on the blue. Not quite sure if there's anything on. No, he's having a look at the ball colour, so swing the brown round off a few cushions. There's a red just above the black that's available. Have to play it with side, play it off 3 cushions. See why he's playing it. If he got it right, he could have potted the red and brought the black into play, but he's run a bit too far for that. But pink is available into the right corner for Yu Peng.
Yeah, I'm disappointed to miss the brown, but in all honesty, when he potted the red, I mean, it was careless not to get a good angle on the blue. That's where the problem started. It's just those little fractions that are not going his way at the moment. And we saw that little shake of the head of Mark Allen. That's a worried shake of the head, believe me.
We'll have a look at his cue action here, we know, in this visit, John, to see if he pulls the cue back. As he pulls the cue back, hits the ball, he then pulls the cue back sometimes after hitting the ball. It's very unusual for a top player. Didn't do it that time. I think it's more when he plays with backspin.
Yeah, it's quite interesting, those 2 marks he's got. I find it a bit off-putting, that, personally.
In our day, John, there's no coaches about to help you.
We didn't have any felt tip pens either to put marks on cues, I don't think, either, did we?
You never had pens when you were in school, that's what I heard.
Oh, he's brought the black into play. Now is he on a red? Not on an easy red. Possibility to cut one into the left corner. He wanted to catch that red fuller, but he has brought the black into play. He can cut this red in. And he's on the brown. This is a half decent chance, this.
Well, he's lost the cue ball. Seemed to come quickly off the cushion. He wanted to come straight on the red, this just to the left of the cue ball, and just drop that in for the black. He's still on a red. He's going to have to go back up now either for... I don't think he can hold for the brown. Maybe go up for the blue.
$90.
Yes, and he's got a nice angle on the blue. There's two reds nicely available to the right corner. There you see, perfect. And this will be a real body blow to Mark Allen.
24.
I mean, he keeps looking as though he's getting back in the match, and then before you know where you are, Peng is opening up those 2-3 frame advantages again, and it could happen here. They could go into mid-session interval and he'll be 3 behind. Just reminding you, the target is 10. Okay.
30.
No, didn't. Don't know whether he got a bad contact. I think he's going to have the cue ball clean, but needs to get back up the table another foot, really. Just bounced a little bit, as you saw. Took the pace out of the cue ball. Didn't get back far enough, and now I wonder where the next red comes from. I suppose he could roll it in and play for the red near the left-hand cushion. He decides to play it with a lot of side. Is he on anything?
35.
Not quite certain what he played there.
135.
Amazing shot.
Well, he thought he could get to the potting angle. It didn't look like it from here.
But he just didn't seem to play it with any conviction, did he? Strange shot. In such an important frame.
He'd be very happy if he didn't leave anything on. That could have really gone wrong. He's got to think about things now because there's no